Yo guys, Florida team back with a brand new video. This is gonna be like a new series in an NFL film room of like how certain teams are eligible to beat a new team based on their skill. So I know this isn't professional and I'm not using NFL coverage like film, but I am gonna be breaking down plays of how each team would be able to beat a team. This week it'll be the Tennessee Titans, how they beat the Baltimore Ravens this past week. So instead of making YouTube videos about how players work, I am going to use my offensive skills and my football knowledge to pick apart and explain to you guys who may not understand football all the way or be looking to learn how to learn the game. For my age, I consider myself an offense and of scouting expert, but that is for other people to determine. So this isn't the most professional way to do it, but I can't because I'm not allowed to use NFL film. I'm too small of a YouTube channel to where I will definitely get my channel taken down if I use too much NFL content. So I'm going to set up the Titans offense. Okay, right here I drew up the play. This is right here. This is not professionally drawn, but what the Baltimore Ravens would like to do, or how to stop a run, just like how the New England Patriots beat the Los Angeles Rams in the playoffs last year. They're going to run a 6-1 defense, which is 6 defensive linemen and 1 linebacker, and they're going to have 1 single high safety, and that'll be Earl Thomas up here. The slot corner, which was Marlon Humphrey, which is going to be to pay attention to, and then Jimmy Smith. This person right here will be Brandon Carr. That would be their main primary front. So this is very hard to defend, obviously, or to block. Obviously, that's how the Rams lost the Super Bowl. And this is ultimately what the Baltimore Ravens do all year long. The only team that's really been able to stop this previously was the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. And ultimately, that's how they won the football game, with speed. And this is how it's going to do it. So right here, this is either going to be A.J. Brown and Corey Davis. They've done this multiple times. What they're going to do is they're going to flank out right here. I don't know if you guys can see the yellow, but they're going to flank out to get this corner out of the play. Then they're going to motion this fullback or tight end out to draw this linebacker away on a play. When they snap the football, this lineman is going to pull right and pull right, which is going to take this guy to react. And these 2 guys right here are going to react to those 2 linemen. So right now you're eliminating 2 defensive linemen on the outside by just motioning this fullback. Okay? Then what's going to happen is you took this guy, 3 guys out with this motion, and these 2 guys kicking out. But on the backside, obviously he's going to kick him out, and the tight end is going to corral in, which is pinching everybody down into here. And the tight end, who has no one to block, these guys are kicked out, and Earl Thomas's vision is kicked out all right there. The tight end is going to come out and have a lead block. And Derrick Henry's going to have either a wide open hole here. This will be a wide open lane or on the outside. Or if this all corrals, there's a wide open hole right down the middle. That is exactly how they did it. Either way, both sides of the ball, if they line up this way, if they want to run it this way, they do that pinch out block and motion where the receiver would flare out that way. So all of this relies on Earl Thomas. If he reads this correctly, which he has multiple times, he would always be eligible to clamp down. How'd that work? This Earl Thomas would clamp down, have an easy tackle, or Marlon Humphrey can easily read this, or the linebacker, who is mostly Jewed out throughout the game, can easily pinch down. So it could either go both ways. If the Baltimore Ravens would easily recover it or see it, it would easily be predictable. They did this a lot. That is how you run a power O offense. Okay, now we're going to talk about the defensive side of the ball. Obviously, I could make a 20-minute video detecting all the big plays and how to scout it. But we're going to be doing the defense. Okay, and this is how the Baltimore Ravens offense would work. They mostly run from the pistol formation with a 3 tight end set. And the Titans play a 4-3 under, which means the slot or the corners are either going to play up at the line of scrimmage like this, or the box safeties will play down here. This is what the Vikings do. This will usually be Harrison Smith, but a 4-3 under, that one of the safeties or corners will play at the line of scrimmage. And usually This was Malcolm Butler thought the season with him out for the postseason. It was other guys, or Byard would play that position for the Tennessee Titans. But overall, this is how you would see it, and they're gonna play a lot of zone. And it's like, ooh, look, an easy hole right in the middle. I'm gonna use a crayon for this one. Most people are like, ooh, run it out the middle. But this is the whole point of how you just confuse an offensive line or just an offense in general. What the Baltimore Ravens like to do is either play action this way, play action this way. They usually like to play action one of those ways and either hand it off to Mark Ingram or Gus Edwards, whoever. But in these particular plays, what they did is they would motion Brown over, and they would line him up right here. They would run him in motion. What's going to happen is the Titans are going to play zone. So he's going to cover here, and this guy's going to drop back and cover like a spy. This man right here is going to play a spy. So then the cover corners, this is what they do. So the defensive line is going to play a pinch defensive, like a stunt. So these guys are going to double team the center while these guys are clashing down because they know it's not going outside. If it does, there's him to contain and these slot down corners to contain to have a one-on-one if Lamar Jackson keeps it. If Lamar Jackson has a young QB, he sees this hole, he's going to run it. If they run it, they're pinching the center and this guy's on a spy. These guys are going to crown down and the slot corners are going to pinch down and take over the option. So that running plays over. If this guy still does come in motion, what they're going to do, this is a pass play at this point. Lamar Jackson audible it. This is an exact play they ran. So Mark Andrews ran a seam because he knows he came down. He ended up coming down. This single high safety, these two guys played back, covering this middle area. He came over and ran it under drag, which means he's going to come under a cross and get this guy here. Reese Hurst is going to come right up the middle seam. This spy doesn't care. He is watching. His eyes are all over Lamar Jackson. It came under right here. So he throws it under, coming around. It ended up being a play action here. So this guy reads and he collapses all the way down off the play action. Mark Ingram flares. He reads it right here. This guy drops back. Lamar Jackson throws. Lamar Jackson throws an easy bomb. But right here, this safety drops back. You guys can't see because my hand's in the way. But he picks it off right here. This corner drops back. Or the safety drops back into coverage. Lamar Jackson sees that. He throws all the way. He sees this right here. Since my finger was covering it, my whole hand was. He runs this route there. This safety drops back. But Lamar throws it, and it got picked. Because they had it. It was the only way to go. Mark Ingram, it's flared. All this is in zone. So therefore, that's how you lock down Lamar Jackson's run and passing game. It seems easier me explaining it to you, but this is the whole point of these new set of videos, is to explain to the people at home that don't understand the full games. And if you do enjoy, if you guys want to see this more often, this is kind of time consuming. I know this isn't professional. I can't take NFL stuff, but maybe me drawing it out helps you guys. I really want to thank you guys so much for the support on the Ryan Tannehill video. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out. Peace.